So simple process, be as open as you would like or as much as you're open to.
I would like to, because I'm just right on the threshold of my wellness center really, taking off. And so it's just, that feeling inside of, can I really do this? Am I really worthy of these kind of blessings? And just that kind of sabotage, but I'm not really self-sabotaging, but I'm just like right here at this point where like, oh my gosh, if I go this much, then that much more is going to happen. So it's that anticipation, but excitement about it. But yet I'm just like in that spot where I'm finally in a place in my world and my dreams and my goal my long-term goals that I have set, I'm now in them. And so being able to have as much courage as it's taken me all these years to get to here, to continue with that strong courage and to step out with my instruments and to step out on stage and perform and to really guide people, large amounts of people, into a healing space and such, because there's a lot of work out there to do for a lot of people at one time. So that's my goal and my intention. And as I say that, I can feel my nervous system come up here and go, oh, that's a lot. And so, yeah, I'd like to be able to just, because I'm here, all these years of my dreams and my goals that I've thought about ever since I was a little girl. I am at 63 years old and I am literally got my feet in the middle of my long-term goals now. So they're just like right there.
Yeah. Well, you went like this, and then you went.
Yeah.
But if you were to do that again, just kind of feel that. Like,
Just that release.
well, what's happening right here when you went like this?
When I do this, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like the protection of my heart. It's like, oh, I'm going to put myself out there even more than I am.
Why don't you
And
stop?
so it's a little.
Just stop for a second. When you go like that, okay, do you have a picture in your mind? What? Just try to indicate the cue or the trigger that what makes you want to do that. What last time you did that?
Excitement. It's just coming up in here, just like, oh my gosh, like the excitement of it really being here. That's what it is.
Okay. So what would you like to experience when that excitement is there? What would you like to experience instead or more of, or what what will happen there that would make this how you most want it?
By getting that first group performance, getting it done instead of talking about it and thinking about it and planning all these years, is to actually step out and get it done. It's like that actor for the first time going up on stage, or to sing. When I sing in front of people, it's like, oh God. And then I get there, it's like, oh, okay, I can do this. And so it's that anticipatory, not I'm here, but this part here just needs to like go away so I can just go through. There.
So, well, what do you want to call this part here?
Um, my
Did you say
brave,
what is it? Mr.
my brave.
My Brave?
Mm-hmm.
My Brave.
My brave.
I like that. Yeah. So, and when you hear those words, My Brave, tell me about it. What's happening for you? Is there
It actually softens my shoulders. It actually settles me down, and I can feel my nervous system drop and settle, and it feels fuzzy and warm.
mm. And as it feels fuzzy and warm and you feel you're kind of dropping down, at what point does it want to go like this or does it want to go somewhere else?
It feels like it wants to just go out.
And how would that be when it goes out?
Amazing. Amazing. Like flying. Like like that final flight release.
So would it be that instead of this happening at all, it's just this? It's
Yeah.
just this, like just like that? Is that,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Can you remember the last time, or well, just stop for a moment and just, yeah, that's good. Just close your eyes and just take a deep breath, go inside, and just let your mind run through when you noticed the last time you experienced My Brave, and just get a sense of what was there. It's almost like kind of queuing a movie up or something to that moment, just identifying like kind of what brought that up last time.
When I completed my Sundance last year, that was an incredible, my brave showing up and completing that.
And when you completed that, you felt that expansion. What
Yeah.
would we call that? What do we call this?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Hmm.
Yeah, freedom. My brave freedom. It's like a astronaut launching out into deep space. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No fear.
oh, fair.
No fear. No, because I already made it through all the hard stuff.
So, I want you just for a moment, just let me know, is there a when what could happen that might, let's say that fear happened again? Is there, you have a sense of what that would be that would kind of stop this freedom? This, what could stop that? Or like, what is it in the future that, and you don't have to tell me, but just are you able to identify kind of like what could make that stick like that? Like when was the last time that? Yeah.
Yeah, it would be me. It would be me stopping.
Okay. So when me stopping, right? If that's the situation, you want this different response. Yeah, you want this instead, right? So there's no stopping. There's just freedom. Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I just want you to stop for a moment. Just take a deep breath, go inside. That's good. And just really connect because you've experienced that before. Yeah, you've experienced that before. And just connect with how you've experienced that before. And what you're seeing, hearing, what you're saying to yourself that lets you know you're experiencing that. And there may even be people that you've known or your own life example where you've experienced that before and other times. But just let your mind really take some time in the next moment to really get a sense of what that is like now. That lets you know now that you're experiencing that instead, that freedom. And trust your unconscious to hold all of these thoughts and associations in just the right place, the back of your mind, that will be most valuable as we proceed. And Jojo, I just,
Mm.
those words, freedom, right? Freedom, those words resonate with you. And you connect with that resonance of those words. And as you hear and feel the resonance of your intention, notice the glow or color, scene or symbol. any image that's just right for you. And you can tell me what you see now. Or just notice how you connect with all of that in a way you can feel. A felt sense. Yeah. And how it moves and flows within you. Now, in a moment, your eyes are going to open as you just imagine that your unconscious is just going to hold that feeling and that freedom. The screen at the back of your mind, just going to hold it all there for you. And just let your eyes open for a moment and just find a spot to focus on out in front of you. Just trusting the back of your mind is going to hold that intention there. That freedom is there. But as your eyes are focusing on that spot out in front of you, becoming aware of your peripheral vision, it's almost like you can see the sides, room, just even having a sense that your intention is in your peripheral awareness or in the back of your mind. And just hold that thought. Now, as you focus like that, noticing the support of the ground, the sensations of your breathing, and just connecting with a feeling of great comfort. And as great comforts drift even deeper within, is a feeling of well-being. Like the sensation of breathing, and support of the ground. And the support of the ground is like the support of the sound of your well-being and how comfortable one can be drifting where the trance glows, grows all around. A great pleasure to be making those connections now. Powerful energies of your mind and body. As your eyes close now, notice how your peripheral awareness becomes the screen, the back of your mind, where that freedom, the background image, been there all along. And I would like to remind you, you have a conscious mind, unconscious mind. And your conscious mind is following the meaning of the words, while your unconscious is tuning into deeper levels of meaning and experience. Or your unconscious is making associations to the words, while your conscious mind is becoming aware of deeper levels of meaning, experience, and association. And since I've been talking to you, your eyes have closed, your breathing has changed, your body has relaxed, and you are showing other signs of being altered state. And it's a wonderful thing, this powerful state. It's like lucid dreaming, that moment when a person finally becomes conscious how free they are in that space. All the possibilities, all the things you can do in that space. And yet, Joy, you don't have to do anything at all while your unconscious makes all the necessary adjustments and connections to actualize that freedom. It's like the first time a person puts a jigsaw puzzle together. All those pieces, so many of them, all the different shapes and colors. Where do they go? How do they fit together? And it took time and took effort and it took freedom to fit those pieces together, to find where that piece fits, to discover that first moment when you first caught a glimpse of that image was for you, how that inspired you to keep going, put all the pieces together, just complete joy and freedom. And the joy and the freedom that someone can feel just being absorbed in doing what they love. The way an actor can experience and express anything on a stage. The way a performer is just flowing, free. The performance that means freedom. And I don't know what that's going to look like for you, but I know that you're already beginning to have a real sense now, that feeling and joy of that kind of could even remind somebody of what happens. People see the earth rise from the moon for the first time. According to some, it's a transformation of consciousness that occurs. And people have launched out into deep space. They feel that freedom blasting free from gravity and just flowing out there. Seeing the blue, beautiful orb of the earth. Now it glows. So that was the last piece of puzzle. That piece in had that glimpse of, this puzzle is an image of the earth from space, from absolute freedom. The joy of that. And when you have a sense of completion for today, noticing that shift within could be like a flash of insight, a new image that's become clear, just a sense of new knowing and understanding, a feeling that glows inside, maybe coolness or warmth, whatever it might be. That's your unconscious. Just take a deep breath or nod your head and feel that sense of completion. That's good. It means the actualization of your intention. It could start with the left hand. What's right is for both of your hands to feel drawing together now, to get a good handle on special object. Fully embrace. Hold that as a part of you now. Just keep that. So you let a movie play that shows you how amazing things will be now, days and weeks that follow, since you've actualized your intention. It's like you're bringing that glow out to infinity and beyond. Just trusting your unconscious to run that glow out there all the way. Infinite freedom and joy. Just take all the time you need in the next minute to turn fully and completely. Starting to get that sense. Support of the ground, support of the chair, support of the sound of my voice, just bringing that all back with you, knowing it till all the days and weeks that follow. Enjoying that completion. Just remembering the number one thing. Coming back at 2. Joy, I just would like you to bring your arms up like this. When you open your eyes, like, go like that together, like this. Launch that. Yeah. That's a cool posture, that if we weren't doing following a script, I would have used this as your process, but and you will and can use that too. So, and I'm hugging you now. So. Okay.
Hugging you back. Wow.
Awesome.